Thank you for tuning in to the weekly grain report brought to you by Ag Valley Co-op. My name is Bryce Roberts. I'm a grain merchandiser here at Ag Valley to break down the latest week's market movements and trends. This week was a very volatile week. We're still following the Iran war. We thought that was over. We thought there were some peace treaties. That didn't end up working out. So the markets are really following that, along with the interest rates. Also this week, we had President Trump go over to China to meet with President Xi and took a series of leaders from the U.S. to go over with him. We thought that was going to equal to more soybean purchases. However, the market really realized at the end he wasn't talking about more. It's whatever was done is done so far. So now we're on a wait and see game. Does China really come back and buy more beans from the U.S. this fall or even next spring? We'll wait and see. Overall, we had the WASDE report out on Tuesday, and that really created some fireworks, especially in the wheat market. We ended up decreasing the wheat stocks, which is probably warranted given what the yield is looking like across the plains. However, the global wheat stocks, we still have plenty across the globe. So therefore, the more we price up, the more we're going to price ourselves out of the market and the less export business we will buy. However, I will say that the U.S. did start importing wheat this week from Polish. That wheat is expected to start showing up along the Gulf here in the coming weeks. If this continues, we will bring our carryout back up for the current wheat, and then that'll cause some price fluctuations later. All in all, we are seeing some extremely volatile markets. I highly recommend you get your offers in. Let's get some offers in place and see what happens. You never know when they actually might trip. It could be overnight when we're all sleeping. Thank you for tuning in to the weekly grain report brought to you by Ag Valley Co-op.